Well, hello friend. This is Bob Decker, tarot card reader, certified clinical hypnotist. And here it is, Sunday morning, April the 12th of 2009. And doing what I do best, playing around with these tarot cards. Let's go ahead and get started. I draw 3 of them, and I talk about the recent past, the present, and what's coming up more or less in the near future. Let's take a look here. The first card that I pulled, the recent past, is a 9 of discs. Let's go ahead and zoom in on this fellow a little more. Oops, zoomed out too much. Here we go. Zoom in. Alright. There we go. Now you can get a better look at him. The 9 of discs is attributed to Venus in Virgo. Now this is interesting because right now we have a Venus retrograde going on. What that means in plain English is that the areas of Venus rules like love, money, abundance, these areas can be adversely affected during a retrograde. So if you're normally good in your relationships, you may have had relationship problems. If you're normally good on the money may have been a struggle. And then again, perhaps not. It depends on what else is in your birth chart as well. But generally the Venus retrograde does affect those areas, and also it can stir up our emotions and can get us looking back at the past an awful lot. This has been true in my experience. It's not been a financial disaster, but you know, it's been a little bit slow, a little slower than normal for this time of year. And also I do find myself going back into the past a lot. My better half has been spending a lot of time looking at old photographs, going and reorganizing these things, and that's been very emotional for her. So it's like these things do have an effect. Definitely the astrology is describing the energies around us. It doesn't dictate to us how we have to feel or what we have to do, but definitely it does have a powerful effect on things. It does set the atmosphere. So in the past, the recent past, we may have found ourselves struggling a bit financially, trying to push forward, which is what the 9 of discs is all about. Okay, it is financial gain. It's pushing forward for more money. Virgo, ruled by Mercury, really pays strong attention to detail. Okay, it really hones in on detail, and it likes to have everything set up just perfectly. But we may have been frustrated in that area. Now the next card is interesting as well, okay, because it too involves the energies of Venus, and the next card is the 7 of Cups. We'll zoom in on this a little smoother. There we go. 7 of Cups. Now the 7 of Cups is entitled Debauch. Now, of course, when we think of debauchery, we think of all kinds of depraved drug use, sex orgies, all kinds of crazy stuff. But you know, it could include that, but basically it's anything that drains our energy. Zoom back out a bit, okay? Anything that's zooming in our energy, dragging our energy out, is going to tend to get ascribed to the 7 of Cups. It's a state of being weakened, and that's Venus in Scorpio. So here we have this Venus energy again. And lately, I don't know about you, but I have felt tired. I've had a hard time sleeping at night. I wake up too early in the morning, and I have felt drained the last several days. Nothing serious. You know, I know it's going to pass, but I have had that energy drain on me. And from other people I've talked to, they've been experiencing basically the same thing. Now, of course, this is strictly temporary. Venus is going to go direct on the 17th of April. That's 5 days away. So there's going to be a shift in the energies. We have some other retrogrades coming up soon. Jupiter retrograde, and there's another major one. I don't recall right offhand, but you know, definitely there's some good, strong shifting going on in the astrological energies. But we're going to be finished with the Venus business pretty quick. That's going to be out of our hair. And the third and final card is the Star. This is my personal favorite. Okay. The reason it is my personal favorite is a beautiful card. It really is. It's a lovely depiction of the water bearer. Alright, this woman holding 2 cups, and there's a swirling star up behind her. It's Aquarius, and yours truly is Aquarius. So I really relate to this card. This is like my personal card. And Aquarius, zoom back out a bit now. Okay. Aquarius traditionally is a sign of hope, optimism, universal brotherhood. The whole idea with this card, of this energy, is expansion. It's really feeling hopeful and optimistic about the future, and it's a feeling that anything can be accomplished. And I really think, I've said this before, I probably sound like a broken record now, but I'll say it again, I do feel energy shifting for the better. I think our economy is going to start turning around. There is glimmers of hope, as Obama has said, and it just seems to me like it feels like very soon, you know, by the summer, I think we're going to see some things shifting really, really well. And I think as we go through some of this astrological stuff that's happening, things are going to shift again too in some more positive and beneficial ways. So we have a lot to look forward to. I'm just pausing for a moment. I want to see if anything else comes to me about the Star card. Just the words that come into my mind are hope and freedom. And these are things that we're going to have in abundance. You know, we really always do. We do, friend. We only we can imprison ourselves. That's right. Only we can imprison ourselves. Freedom, autonomy, that is our birthright. That's how we're born. But we build up these structures around us, and we let people impose these structures upon us, and we don't have to. We can be very, very free beings. And that's what we're learning. That's what our spiritual lessons on earth are about, is evolving into greater, deeper, and more freedom. And that's certainly what I want for you. I want you to be free, happy, alive, carefree. You deserve it. All right. I've said enough for now. I do thank you for watching my video, and until we meet again, many, many blessings to you.